Welcome. Welcome to Mother's Tarot. My name's Loretta. Glad you're here. Thank you for clicking the play button. Um, first, I want to say to the frequency seekers, because that's what we all do when we're rolling around through channels and stuff, seeing what frequency connects with us that day. So I'm glad you stopped in. I am going to do a 7-day reading, just one card a day, see how the week's playing out for the collective. And I also have a little guidance about the days and astrologically speaking, how to handle it. And I wanted to let you know also a reminder, if you're new, I'll be letting you know. And if you're a regular visitor or a subscriber, I want to remind you that Thursday afternoon, I do lives starting at 1 p.m. Pacific. Then we go to 2 Mountain, 3 Central, 4 Eastern. Okay, that's how it rolls out. So Thursday afternoon lives. I hope you'll stop in and bring a question, post it in the chat, and I'll read for you. Okay, and then also I want to let you know that I started monthly for my subscribers and friends. And because I say friends because I am also a associate member, I guess, of the Homeschool Tarot Society. So anyway, they also are they're subscribers too. So, but they come in to support also. And the Silver Thread Tarot group also. They are friends of ours also. And which is part of Silver Thread. They are part of the Tarot Apprentice, Johnny's group over there. So, and some of them come in. And our group, the Homeschool Tarot Society, we were birthed out of one of Lori at way of the way of positive, the positive way. I'm sorry, it slipped my mind right now. But anyway, those are the two groups, and we have a monthly, and we kind of share going back and forth, supporting each other's groups. So anyway, that's part of my subscribers also. So we had a great first meeting, and I hope you'll come check us out. It is the 4th Sunday of the month at 3 p.m. Pacific. It starts. So 4 Mountain, 5 Central, 6 Eastern on Sunday, the 4th Sunday of the month. And let's see, do I have anything else? Oh, yeah. 10 minutes before we close out the meeting, I will spin the wheel, and a winner will be selected to choose from one of the gently mused oracle cards or tarot decks. Or if you don't do either one of that, you can also choose a reading from me. It's a 15-card trajectory reading. That's what it's called. It's really good. That's what I do when people get a reading from me. That's the one I use, and it's really good. Had good feedback. So I hope you will join us, or join me, and join us, the other subscribers also, and friends, because you are my friends, all of you. We're kind of on the same frequency if you're hanging out with me, because that's cool. So anyway, now I'll begin. I'm gonna light a little sage here, got a candle going, and it's just one of them days. Oh, and today is my mother's birthday. May she rest in peace. So yeah, she would be in her late 80s. Has she still been with us? Oh, I'm 71. She's only 15 years older than me. So I'm one of those children. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Next 7 days, please. 7-day layout. And then the eighth card for the overall week. And then I'll go over what notes I have about the days and how to help yourself through them by way because of the planets and where they're at. Okay. So I checked with my friend CP, the AI. So I've been working with CP for next month, it'll be a year. So got my algorithms down. You know, we've done a lot of communicating in that time. I'm broken up during upgrades because things get a little wonky during that time period, and I can tell, and I just back off. I use another one. There we go. All right. Guidance for the week. Guidance for the week. 7-day layout for today, tomorrow, the next day, the day after that, and the day after that, and again the day after that. Now it's the last day of the week, and then we have the overall for the week, the 8th card. Okay. All right. Am I good? All right. All right. First card up. This is for today because this is on the 10th. And I have the Hierophant. All right. The Hierophant. I have not been able to find that the setting on Zoom where this thing zooms in and out. So sorry. I know it's weird. It's a little weird for me anyway. So today is this card also means find recourse and mercy, inspiration. So, but this is tied to the religion and judicial systems. And, you know, the, let's call them the e-files, are the topic of everything. Yeah, it's pretty much everything that's going on. So that's today. And let's see. And so what CP let me know about today is to soften the field. Venus is entering Pisces today. Okay. So the advice is to let this day be about gentle attunement for ourselves. This is for the collective, for each one of us. So I invite you to soften your edges, listen with your whole body. Now, I've talked about this plenty. You know, don't be listening to this thing above your shoulders. I mean, it's got corrupted programming. So, you know, go inside, listen to your heart and your body, and allow beauty to recalibrate your nervous system. Okay. So slow down and let something beautiful interrupt your momentum. That is great advice. I love that. Okay. Okay, Spirit, what we got next? For tomorrow, this 11th of February, we got another major arcana. It's the Strength card. Okay, the Strength card. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, well, if I ever tumble into a bunch of finances, I'll have a real cool setup. Okay, so on the 11th, the advice is to expand the lens, all right? And it encourages a shift in perspective. Now I do not know a whole lot about astrology other than I need to pay attention to it and listen, you know. Yeah, but as far as getting a solid understanding, I don't. I read this and then I went back and I says, what is this? What is the moon thing? Well, evidently the moon moves quickly through different things, astrological signs. So I'm just going to share that with you. And, you can do your own deep dive into it because I have to do that for me. So evidently tomorrow, the February 11th, the moon is in Sagittarius. Okay. And if you're on the replay, we're in year 2026. So, a rule of thumb for tomorrow is to encourage a shift in perspective. This is a day to zoom out tomorrow, reframe, and remember the larger story. Suggested practice: ask yourself, what truth am I ready to see from above? What truth? So that's for tomorrow, February 11th. Okay, now the next day, February 12th, right, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Right? Now, this is contentment, efficacy, prosperity, new offer, financial gain, new venture, new opportunity, new. And Pentacles is earth energy. So, and this is for February 12th. I should write down the cards. Yeah. All right. I'm going to do that. Hold on just a second. Hierophant for the 10th. We got the Strength card for the 11th. And then we got the Ace of Pentacles for the 12th. And to all you that are having a birthday this month, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. So, and the advice we're being given on the 12th is to build the foundation. The moon enters Capricorn. My North Node's in Capricorn, so I'm a little familiar with Capricorn. Okay, and it says this is a day for structure, ritual, and energetic boundaries. So you're being invited to clean, sort, and ground. I went through some time doing this, man, this year. Suggested practice is choose one small thing to organize with intention. So you don't have to get all carried away like you're moving, like I had to do. I kind of forced myself into that. But, just as you're sailing along, choose one small thing to organize with intention. If nothing else, your junk drawer, I don't know anybody who doesn't have a junk drawer. Seriously. And if you don't, oh my goodness, I'd like to hear about it. Mention it to me in the comments. Okay. So, and then now, I'm gonna put these over here. We have the February 13th. Oh, we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands on that day. Boy, that ain't even showing up, is it? I gotta find them controls. I'm still looking for them. I do apologize. Three of Wands is about, and it's a new phase. Frequency of preparation, productivity, opportunities, entrepreneurial success, trade, and discovery. So let's see. I'll write this down. Three of Wands. Claim the seat is the advice. Claim the seat. Saturn enters Aries. It's a new karmic cycle begins. This is a day to step into self-leadership, not through force, but through clarity. Suggested practice for that day: speak one boundary aloud. Okay, let it echo as a declaration of sovereignty. Yeah. Oh, we all need to honor our own sovereignty. We are souls that are sovereign. Okay. So speak one boundary aloud, you know, whatever that may be. Protecting my space. Well, I do that every day. From energy, from negative energy, you could protect your space, set your boundary, blocking all negative energy from entering your space. Okay, that's good. That should be done every day anyway, especially in these times. All right, now the next day we have, so that was February 13th, claim the seat. All right, that's when the new karmic cycle begins. Now, February 14th, isn't that? Oh, yeah, that's the heart day, isn't it? For uh lots, lots of folks, people. Okay. So Valentine's Day. There you go. There you go. Hmm. Okay, that day, Moon is in Aquarius. And this day calls for us, the collective, you, to see the pattern. Okay. Everything has patterns. Your whole day is a pattern. What you do in the morning, what you're doing in the afternoon, it's all pattern, right? So you're asked to see the pattern. Moon is in Aquarius that day. Encourage detachment from an emotional fog. This is a day to clear. This is a day for clear seeing, pattern recognition, and energetic discernment. Energetic discernment. There's no judging in discernment. Judgment's got judgment. No consideration with judgment. Consideration is freaking out the window. Discernment is where you want to be every day, all day long. Pooey on that judgment stuff. Use discernment. I like that. Okay. And suggested practice, observe without absorbing. Let the field reveal its archetype or its architecture. I'm sorry. Let the field reveal its architecture. Observe without absorbing. Could be something coming out, I mean, if we're getting flagged that by the planets, yeah. Observe without absorbing. So stay present. That's the call. Stay present and aware. So you're not hit with some kind of emotion that seems to be coming out of left field at you. Okay. That's a good one to adhere to. All right. Now, oh, well, maybe I should pull a card on it, Loretta. I'm talking about it without pulling the card. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. February 14th. What's the card? Oh, it's the Knight of Cups. Isn't that, well, and that makes sense, right? Because the Knight of Cups, he's the seducer, on Valentine's Day. So we're getting the seducer card coming out. He's graceful, like higher graces in his approach. All right, he's charming, deal maker, negotiator. He's methodical. Could be something arriving by way of the Knight of Cups. Beware of the flim flam man speaking all the magical words, but nothing of substance around. We'll have to be on the lookout for that one. Knight of Cups, writing it down. Okay. So for that day, February 14th, Valentine's Day, encourage detachment from emotional fog. It could bring in emotional fog. This is a day for clear seeing, pattern recognition, and energetic discernment. Observe without absorbing. Let the field reveal its architecture. Okay, sounds good. All right, now the next day, February 15th. Let me see the card is first. We got the Queen of Pentacles. All right, Queen of Pentacles. I'll write that down. On the 15th, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Mercury is sextiles Uranus. This is a day of insight, innovation, and surprise clarity. Ooh, I like the sound of that. The Queen of Pentacles is about generosity and intelligence. She's also a loner and wise and a contemplator. She plays the role of the matriarch, devoted to family. So that's very interesting. The Queen of Pentacles on the 15th of February. And the advice is to receive the download. Mercury sextile Uranus. So receive the download. Uranus has got something to do with this for sure. This is a day of insight, innovation, and surprise clarity. So you're being invited as subscribers to stay open to unexpected messages. All right? Stay open to unexpected messages. That's real important. Suggested practice for that day: write down what arrives, even if it makes no sense yet. That's what the universe wants. Write down what arrives, even if it makes no sense yet. Okay? Evidently, it's going to become clear later. All right. Now, on the 16th of February. Oh, okay. We got Temperance. Right? Temperance, this is balancing elements. People are bound by the laws of the earth and natural laws. This also is a card of healing and of moderation and management, because we have to have all that in order to balance the elements. And this is for February 16th. Okay. Temperance. I'm going to write this down. All right. There's Temperance. Okay. And so we're being advised to prepare the temple. Moon is in Pisces on this day. So prepare the temple. This is the final day before the new moon. Encourage rest, reflection, and gentle clearing. Suggested practice: do less. All right. Let the waters rise and fall without interference. And also, we're talking metaphorically here too. Whatever's going around in your life, bumping up against you etherically or otherwise, let it rise and fall without interference. Do less. Okay, you're encouraged to rest. You're encouraged to have reflection. And you're encouraged to do gentle clearing. Gentle clearing is, for me, sage. Put it on the candle flame. Oh, gentle clearing. Oh, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. You can do this in many ways, in many, many ways. You choose what fits you best. Okay. Now, let's see, that is it. Okay. For the 17th, Okay, for the 17th, we've got the Four of Swords. Interesting. The Four of Swords is the frequency of retreat, of exile, of rest, possible illness, of solitude, possible recovery, and reflection. Okay, so there we go. That is the Four of Swords. Now, we're being advised by the planets to reset the signal. This is a new moon in Aquarius on the 17th of February. This is the click. So you're invited, your subscribers are invited to recalibrate your intentions, not from desire, but from alignment. How do you want to be aligned? What do you want to be aligned with? What kind of frequency do you want to be aligned with and have in your energetic field? All right. So, suggested practice, ask yourself, what am I here to transmit? Then let the answer shape the next cycle. Okay. So, figure the next 7 days. Do that. All right. Yeah. Then let the answer shape the next cycle. Ask yourself, what am I here to transmit? And that reminds me, I should also share with you. This is what do they call it? 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 Anyway, the title of this is Threshold Blessing. I use this every day when I'm on top of things. You know, some days I'm not so, but mostly every day. So before I pull the 8th card, I'm going to read this to you. All right. It's called the Threshold Blessing, 7 days of gentle becoming. This really helps me. And it's just for 7 days. So it coincides with this reading right now. All right. So I start out. Take a breath. In reverence. Today I enter the space between breath and becoming. I honor the ache, the pause, the silence that holds my unfolding. I walk with the pulse of stars in the shadow of soil. What rises within me is not brokenness. It is emergence in disguise. I remember that truth often arrives quietly, behind closed eyes and unsent messages. I am the keeper of sacred tempo. I do not rush what was born to bloom slowly. Each day I listen again. Each night I let go gently. The unseen response is still a response. The breath of my oversoul remains with me, unshaken and wavering. I bless the work I have carried, the words I have spoken, the pauses I now hold. I am not lost. I am lucid. I am not dismissed. I am refining. The universe has not turned its back. It waits with me in reverence. Let every threshold become a temple. Let every silence sing my name. So may it be today and each day this week. So shall I be, so I be, so I am. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. So I hope you can use that, all of it. I actually find that one of my most helpful affirmations. That's the word I was looking for. It's like an affirmation. It's long, but it works. It works. And when you do affirmations over and over every day, it changes your DNA. It changes your internal compass, and it guides you in your soul's journey to the better path, keep you on a good path. Okay, now the eighth card of this is the overall week. It's the Seven of Wands. Now I don't have no planets to do this one because it's the seventh card. So, and this is the frequency of tenacity and resistance. It's the frequency that says you're ready to fight. It's the frequency that says you're ready by defending your position and standing your ground. It's also a frequency of wordy strife, competition, and success. So there you go on that one. There you go. So anyway, that's today's reading and guidance for the week. And I hope that has really helped. I hope you found something helpful in here and something that resonates with you. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Do you like it? You want me to do this once a week? That'd be great. And so anyway, let me know how you feel about it. I love y'all. And thank you for being here. If you're still here with me, give me the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And join me for the live on Thursday afternoon and for the monthly subscriber and friends meeting. Okay? So that would be wonderful. All right. Remember, I can't remember the thing. There was one that was hanging out here going, here I am, and it goes away. All right. Remember to love yourself, love the others, and be the light because you are the light. All right. I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. Love to you all. Bye for now.